guys, welcome back to another 12-inch figure Fanatic. Today is a trip back in time. This is, you could say that this is a vintage figure that I'm about to unbox right now. This goes a few years back. This is the Hot Toys T-800 from Terminator. This is the battle damaged version. I just recently obtained it. It was just on my to-do list because I plan on making a diorama and incorporating him into it, recreating that scene where he's walking through the police station shooting stuff up. And this is the outfit he was wearing for that one. There's also the alternate version with the sort of camouflage, not camouflage, but a more military style jacket that he's wearing, and that was key to the scene where he was going through the nightclub and shooting stuff up. Tends to shoot stuff up. Anyways, let's crack this open and see what we got. All right, look at the tape is even turned yellow. That's how old this figure is. Man, blow off the dust from this one. We might see some differences in the way the figure's put together too, because the technology over the years has gotten a little bit better, the choice of materials and technique. So it's got this a lot of words on one side, and then on this side it's got his image with this sort of bullet hole concept on there. This battle damaged version underneath. The old slip covers. So more bullet holes. Boy, this is a heavy figure. Why is that? Okay. Pretty gruesome so far. Okay, so here's an issue. See all this coming off right now? This is what Hot Toys used to be known for, is poor choice of materials that ended up fraying. So look at this. This has to be, oh man, this is just, it's getting a mess here. It's flaking off entirely. So I'm gonna have to go on eBay. Oh my God, what a disaster. I'm gonna have to see if I could find a more up-to-date version of this jacket that has a proper choice of materials. Oh man, that is terrible. Okay, let's continue with this anyway. So the boots are nice. They aren't weathered at all, but back then they didn't do too much of that, I guess. And then you got this side, you got the sort of decorative piece on here. The pants are decent. More of that junk is getting all over the place here. Okay. So the head sculpt is spot on. I mean, they didn't make any mistakes back then. Maybe the eyes. So I don't know. It looks like the eye is blue or a grayish, but I mean, look at the way that they, I mean, the sculpt aside, the paint job is just priceless. It almost looks like a photograph of him. The hair looks, I don't know, a little like a Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Yeah. The body is of course a muscular body. It had to be for him. And I'm afraid to move it around, but looks like underneath we've got some wounds here, some exposure of damaged skin. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. All right, so like in the film, it's got the paired magazine here. And it looks like It's got some kind of tape on it, so it is two separate magazines rather than one solid Sculpt. Magazine is removable. They took the buttstock off, just like in the film. There's no other moving mechanisms. There's this oh yeah, this moves back. So it's got sort of a spring effect here that does slide back and bounce back. All right, some weathering done to it, not too much. We have the shotgun, pump action. Also has a strap on there. His famous handgun with the ridiculously large sight on it. And that does slide back. And magazine is removable. A revolver, and that does come out, and it is functional. And there's some slight movement on here, not too much. We have an additional head sculpt with even more damage. Good detailing on that. Very impressive. But like with the other head sculpt, it has this removable portion here so that you can, I doubt the batteries are working. Let's try. Let's pull the pin and see if this works. There's a button back here. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't work. But I like how they did that. So this just closes up like that. Magnetic closure. Let's see if the batteries are dead on this one as well. Yep, batteries are dead there. So just keep in mind that light does illuminate here, the small micro LED here. His signature sunglasses. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this, what a mess. Oh. The single plastic sculpt with some translucence to it. Several hands, various degrees of damage. Look at that. Cool. Let's see what's underneath here. Got the base. And back then they liked to do this illumination right here. So there's a movable light on both sides here so that you can shine the light onto the figure. I don't know, they did away with it eventually. It had minimal effect. The light wasn't bright enough. But yeah. But more importantly, look at the detail on this. Got a little pipe bomb here with the wire hanging out, and it's even got a little bit of burnt fray at the end. And then the sculpt of the bullets just sitting there, it really pops. and the texturing on the street here really pops. It's beautifully done, very nicely done. This is back when Hot Toys was still just, gaining a solid reputation and wowing people left and right with the amount of detail and quality of their figures. But let me set this up and try not to make more of a mess in the process and give you my final thoughts. All right, so here he is set up. He's got the weapon in each hand, like in the scene in the police station. So final thoughts on this figure. I mean, I expected some cracking of the jacket when I opened it up because they were known for that, these Terminator figures. But for it to completely dissolve in my hand and turn into a complete mess, that I wasn't expecting. I mean, the jacket is pretty much destroyed. Everywhere where there's some of the leather material, it's just completely dissolving off. And it's unfortunate too, because the detailing on the jacket was so superb. I did find a suitable replacement on eBay for $45, but not with the fine detailing that this one has. So it's a shame. I either leave it like this and display it as is and say, okay, so it's definitely battle damaged, or I get the other cheaper version and display it like that. I don't know. I'll probably just leave it like this. Do I include the quality of the jacket in my final score? I don't know. What do you guys think? They didn't know any better back then, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and it is an older figure. So casting that aside, the score would probably be a 8.9 out of 10. The detailing, especially considering that the red light glows, just a fantastic idea that I think this might have been one of the first figures that had incorporated LEDs into the body or head sculpts, and Hot Toys followed up with quite a few, especially in the Iron Man line. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna go clean my hands. See you next time.